For the overnight oatmeal, you'll start with a half a cup of rolled oats or old-fashioned oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 cups of milk, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and vanilla extract. And you're just going to place the lid on your mason jars, give it a shake, and leave it in the fridge overnight. And this is what it looks like in the morning. And one of the reasons why I don't put any type of toppings or fruits inside here is because my kids like it warm. So I usually just put it in a microwave for about 45 seconds and then I add the toppings. For the toppings today, my 6-year-old wanted frozen blueberries and granola in his, and my 7-year-old wants banana and chocolate chips in his oatmeal. And that's what they're having for breakfast, quick and super easy. For the smoothie bowls, you'll start with 1 frozen banana, 3/4 cups each of frozen mango, frozen pineapple, frozen cauliflower, 1 kiwi, and 1 cup of spinach. Because this is a smoothie bowl, I didn't add any type of liquid in here because you want it thick, almost like an ice cream-like consistency. So this is a process. You're going to have to blend, stop, give it a quick stir, and then put it back into the blender. I had to take mine out about 3 times until you reach the consistency that you like. And I just add a couple of slices of kiwi on top of their smoothie bowls. I think my kids prefer the smoothie bowl better for now, and this is what they're going to have. I actually made the refried beans the night before because I was making some tacos as well. You're going to start with a little bit of olive oil, onion, and some garlic, and we're going to cook this for about 4 minutes. Then you're going to add 2 cans of pinto beans, and this is the only time that I actually don't wash the beans. You want the juice and everything in there. Now add your seasoning. I went with salt, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, a little bit of chili powder, and black pepper. And now we're just going to give it a stir and let this cook for a few more minutes. At this point, you can put it into the blender, use a fork. I am using an immersion blender to mash the beans. And you're gonna just keep doing it until it reaches your desired creaminess or consistency. And I'm also going to add just a splash of broth. And that is how I make the refried beans, and now we're ready to assemble. And I'm just adding about 2 tablespoons of the refried beans and a little bit of cheese onto a mini flour tortillas. And now I'm spraying my pan with a little bit of avocado spray, and we're going to cook this for maybe about 2 minutes. And as you can see here in a little bit, my pan was a little too hot and it kind of burned it a little bit, which is fine. It was still good. And here's the rest of their lunch. They have palm seeds, mini bell peppers, and some tortilla chips. Start with slicing your andouille sausage. I am using turkey andouille sausage. You'll also need about 1.5 pounds of shrimp, and onion, bell pepper, celery, and about 6 cloves of garlic. I bought my shrimp with the shells on it because I am actually going to use the shells as our stock base. Give it a good rinse, add about 2 cups of broth, 2 bay leaves, and let this come to a boil and let this sit. In the meantime, we're going to make a roux. Start with a 1/3 cup of butter, let it melt, and add a 1/3 cup of flour. And we're going to cook this on low heat. It's going to take time, but you want to make sure your heat is on low, otherwise it'll burn. This is what it looks like after 5 minutes. After about 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. After 15 minutes, it is now ready. Now you're going to add your onion, bell pepper, and celery. Let this cook for about 5 minutes. Then you're going to add your garlic and cook that for about a minute. After you strain your shrimp broth, we're going to slowly add it to our mix. Now add 1 diced tomato, 1 tablespoon of the Worcestershire sauce. Season it with your favorite Creole seasoning. Here I'm just using 1 teaspoon of thyme, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, and some black pepper. Let this cook for about 10 minutes. Add a little bit more broth if you need to, and a bay leaf. After about 10 minutes, we're going to add the sausage and the shrimp and cook that for another 10 minutes. And that is pretty much it, guys. You are done, and now I'm just going to plate it. I'm serving it with some steamed rice, a little bit of green onion for garnish, and we are ready to eat. This is a super quick dessert. Here I have a couple of sponge cake. I'm just gonna have store-bought whipped cream and some sliced strawberries, and now I'm just adding it into a cup with the sponge cake first, then the whipped cream and some strawberries, and do another layer, and that is pretty much it. It's super easy and super fast, and my kids really love this simple dessert. And that is strawberry shortcake. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.